It's Africa's daily meeting of minds, the Daily Upgrade.
You are still listening to EMG Radio, and Natasha is having this beautiful conversation that you don't want to interrupt at all.
Yes.
Yeah, about the CV and why your CV is not actually working, and why you are failing, why you're not getting that job, why everybody is getting the job, and you are thinking that why is my auntie cursing me? Why are they sending me ugly prayers? What did I do?
Yes, we are trying to make sure that at the end of this conversation, we are all upgraded. We know more about how to present ourselves, how to ask for that job, how to get it.
How to get it.
Yes. Unfortunately, many CVs are being rejected. And we are here with Martin Mugisha, the country manager of Q Sourcing, which is a recruitment agency. Is that how we can call it? A recruitment agency, a recruitment company?
Not fully.
How do you describe it?
We describe Q Sourcing as a human capital solution provider, among which recruitment can be one of the service line, but it goes beyond recruitment, even managing productivity, manpower management, outsourcing, trainings, etc.
So you do some training.
Yeah, we provide some trainings.
What kind?
I wanted to come to that. Before we go to the CV part, I wanted to know, because you meet lots of people in this business of yours, you have stories, you have people you've met, and somehow you are helping changing lives of people, and there is that story of a particular person that actually stayed with you, and you said, "This, I'm doing a great job." Is there that particular story?
Yeah, a lot of
Sure.
stories. Let me give you two. One, during outsourcing, there is, I remember it's a she, and she spent time outside the professional setting. She was taking care of the family. After closer to 10 years, she was coming back now to the employment setting.
10 years.
10 years back. She landed. She did very spotless interviews, and then she succeeded. She was being outsourced to one of the international foundation globally, but will be working from Rwanda. Then after a certain time, she was shifted to be now the employee of that foundation, which is like upgrading. Like, I'm working for, for QSOS, for a client being contracted by QSourcing. After a certain time, because of the performance of, the employer now is okay with you, then they take you to their own payroll. Very successful story. Even when today we meet, I'm super happy to see her thriving. So money doubled, exposure, travels across the world, etc. The second one is supporting these fresh graduates. You come fresh from university. You don't really know what people are looking into you, but the guy came in. Just critical thinking. Two things, by the way, saved the candidate was values. He had values we believed in. Second, it was that critical thinking. You ask someone, you see he or she's lacking that portion of experience, but if you coach him or her, he or she can do the job. So you don't need those years of experience for you to do a certain job. There is a level, of course, but at entry level, you don't need that. Yeah. Those two cases, I remember them. They sticked in my mind.
I really wanted to hear that. Then Natasha, you can go to the CVs because I want to get personal and see really changing lives has to be up there. Because very many people are really facing it when it comes to employment. Yeah, and if you change your life, it's really touching.
True.
I'm very interested in knowing what kind of training you provide, what kind of services you provide, because you are a human capital solution provider.
Yep.
I got it right. So what does that imply, and how does that work concretely?
Yeah, to give it a bit of background, Q-Sourcing is headquartered in Mauritius with footprints in East African countries. That's Uganda, Rwanda, Kenya, Tanzania, and South Sudan. Our core business is anything related to capital, human capital solutions. What does that imply? There is the side of recruitment. That's one. Training those people, and outsourcing. Outsourcing means we are the employer of record. Like, we contract you administratively, legally, you are our employee, but you work for our clients, right? In that, there is a very good and interesting component we have here in Rwanda for manufacturers and any other businesses on managing the productivity. We call it PMSP, Productivity Managed Services Program, where mostly it applies into blue-collar jobs, where it's not about you showing off only. You show up, then there, you don't quantify what you did. Let's say, is it lifting crates? Is it lifting sacks of cement? We match your productivity with your pay. And that gives the balance between the employer as well as the employee. Why should the employer pays for something that, again, because the person showed up, you have to pay. The employee, again, he's working. At the end of the day, whether he works a lot or less, more or less, the same salary. For us, now we come in to bridge that gap, to place that balance, so that the employer is happily satisfied with the employee's work, and the employee is satisfied with employer pay. Yeah.
So there's no place for Navarije. There's no place for Navarije because you are forced to do something, because if you don't, then you don't get paid for it. Okay, so in terms of trainings, do you, namely, what kind of training do you provide?
True. We look at leadership, right? Soft skills as well. When we say leadership, again, remember, those leaders need to be taken care of today for them to be the best leaders of tomorrow. We have to start today. There is that leadership, leadership, emotional intelligence, effective communication at workplace, right? Yes, we are Rwandans, but we have access to global citizenship. We'll be working with, across the world. How do you make that effective communication multicultural? How do you, the sales, the marketing, the HR, best practices. So we have a batch. There are some set trainings, but again, there's those we customize based on the need you have. Because again, there is no one size fitting all.
So anyone can get that training. How do you enroll? Do you provide training only for your employee or the employees of your client, or any particular person can just decide that, they need to be trained in leadership, and then they know that they could come at Q-Sourcing for that?
Both. We do for our employee. That's mandatory again. You want to develop your people. Second, we support again our clients just to upskill their people. Like you might find from the performance appraisal, for instance, the year has gone. You looked at the business performance. You are looking at technology. You are bringing in new software. You are bringing in, let's say, restructuring is happening somewhere, for instance, and things are changing. Changes are compulsory, mandatory, whether you want it or like. No. Yeah. Even when you are growing, that change happening, and changes are uncomfortable. Now, during the change, how do you drive that transition? It's very critical. Don't take it lightly. There is that mental side status of people, anxiety, what will happen after this job. So among our clients, we still propose them, or they can tell us, hey, we are facing this issue. Do you have a solution? Then we jump on a call. We say, tell us about it. It's not about us doing what they tell us. is about understanding what they are facing. You remember when you said you are millennial. You remember these old moms and dads, sometimes they go to the hospital, they tell doctor, I feel something here. Probably that's not the root cause. This is the symptom. It's not the root cause of itself. So we delve into that. What is causing this? Frustrations. Is there the managers with the juniors? Things are not going well. Gen Z with millennials, they are colliding. How do we establish that? We recently have with one of our partners an event, Gen Z at Workplace. It really went well. Very interesting to create that balance between the employees. Yeah.
All right. I don't want us to leave out this part because it is very, very important about the CV. I'm sorry, Natasha. I just want to know because everybody is waiting to understand.
Don't be sorry.
Let's start with the CV itself, though we've been discussing it with Natasha.
Yes.
You've been seeing lots of these CVs passing through your hands. What are the biggest mistakes you see again and again and again? You saw it in Natasha's, you saw it in mine, you saw it in Michael's, you saw those mistakes we make during the CV thing.
Thanks for the question. Very interesting. And I want to slow down first.
Okay.
Then I speak very slowly for people to understand. I said, a CV is a paper, but representing someone somewhere. It means we don't know you. The employer doesn't know you. He or she is interacting with only a paper called CV. That CV carries a message of you, the job seeker, you, the candidate. The way you packed your message and you put it on the CV is a paper. It will not change it. It will transmit the way you put it there. Common mistakes are these. And 100%, I know most of them, they will say, Martin, you are talking about me. It's one CV, generic one CV. One CV applying to thousands of jobs. One CV.
Yeah.
Hey, sales manager, the same CV. Bookkeeper, same CV. You are looking for business development manager, same CV. You are looking for journalist or to be at EMG, the same CV. When you have one CV, you use for all applications, already it disqualifies you. Why I'm saying this? Let me put it this way. Natasha, can you cook? Home.
Yes.
You can
very
cook.
much.
Can you do the gardening?
Less.
But you have some skills of it. Huh?
Yes, a bit.
And you might be a parent as well.
Yes.
So you see that you wear more than one hat. You see?
Yeah.
2 hats already. You can do so. When people are looking for a parenting person, despite you having the skills about cooking, you will talk more about parent. You should be talking about more about parenting in the CV than cooking. It doesn't mean that you don't know to cook, but the opportunity in front of you requires to talk more about this side of things. It doesn't mean you have to create stories. No. Remain authentic. By the way, these beautiful creatures of God, they don't know how potential they are until being potential is the only option they have. By the way, it is even okay to know what you don't know.
Okay.
It's very
Very
crucial.
critical.
Yes.
Yeah.
Muri make nimukavanja masaka na masaka.
The second, I remember the second, Dixon.
Yes, please.
That's generic CV, one. The format. Guys, the way you wear, it determines where you are casual or professional. The same way your CV looks like, the format itself, it speaks very much. And that's, by the way, when we receive the CV, the format speaks directly. Right? Ça saute aux yeux directement.
Voilà.
Tu comprends?
Oui.
It catches your attention in the first 30 seconds, the format itself. So if it's shabby, then you say, even you are shabby.
Yeah.
Oh.
I see. Wow. So you have, before getting to that human element where they can look at your CV, we talked about the tracking system, the ATS, Applicant tracking system. That is the software that is being used. That I'm assuming you're also using.
Yep, we use it.
So we are wondering how to beat that, because if you say that you have to be shortlisted, surely you have to first go through that ATS and beat the odds of being rejected because something is missing. So how important is it to tailor your CV to that system, and how do you do it? Are there keywords to use in the in the job description that you have to come back to, or what kind of formatting mistakes can you actually do that can confuse the system? Because you have to appeal nowadays. You have to appeal to both a human and a machine. A software. So can you? I think this is a very important one. How do you beat the odds? How do you beat the machine?
Absolutely. It's paramount. It's paramount to tailor the CV. That's one. To beat the applicant tracking system, by the way, among the mistakes again people do is to use acronyms. Sometimes the system might not recognize them, or even the person shortlisting might not know, right? Like Dixon, to respond to you, I want to make it like a case. Do you know what means JD?
Nope.
JD is job description. You see?
I don't know that.
But you know job description, but when I say JD, you don't know. You see the communication barrier. Don't use acronyms. So for the applicant tracking system, what you do is study first the job description. Understand. There are things that are made mandatory, even in the system. While applying, you will see somewhere there is a star or asterisk. Listen, the asterisk that is said mandatory. If you don't tick it, if you don't fill it, it will not you go to the next step. So those mandatory, for those who are applying, just study them, understand them, right? And then come up with a solution. The question they're asking you, respond to them. For sure, the applicant tracking system, you will pass. Look at the key. Most of in the job description, they said having it's a must to have a bachelor's degree. But if you have master's degree, it's an added advantage. If you have ACCA, CPA, certified public accountant, it's an added advantage. But look at the basics, the fundamentals of that role. So once you have them, the machine will let you go. However, it doesn't guarantee you that the other step you will pass. But for the ATS, the applicant tracking system, look at the job description, look at the requirements, whether you tick the boxes. You can't tick all 100%. Remember that. So look at the mandatory, tick them, pass them. That surely the ATS will let you pass on that step.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I take you to Rwanda a little bit?
Yes.
Because my sisters and my brothers are listening right now. Now, on the Rwanda's market, looking specifically at my motherland here, what skills are employers struggling to find right now?
Interesting. One, they are there. Some are there, but they're at a small scale. One, fintech industry. People to navigate fintech. Fintech, you are looking for a manager of 5 years, you'll not find. 7 years, you'll not find. Why? Because the fintech came when banks, should I call failed, or didn't take care of that portion of people who can't access some financial services. The banks tried to bring in banking agents. The telecoms brought in the mobile money agents, but it wasn't sufficient. Now fintech came in. So it's a new industry in Rwanda. You can't compare it with Bank Populaire, who has been, but that has been there for long. That's one. Second, engineering as well. Engineering, we faced it. You have 3, 4, 10 engineers in the country. One is for Inyange, the other one is for Bradirwa, the other one is for Skol, and you think you have engineers. Until now you say, there is a new company coming in Rwanda, they're looking for an engineer, right? And the market, you'll find those 10 people they are the ones coming in for interview. So the engineering. The other one is the IT, the ICT. It's very good that we can see Gen Zs are very good at that. They are really into that space. But again, is the number sufficient? No. The demand in the market is higher than the offer we can offer in the market. The other one is the industrial ready roles. Industrial ready means these electricians, these biomedical equipments, these even some in healthcare sector, where like you have les anesthésistes, anesthésistes au niveau docteur.
Yes,
they are there, but Rwandans you can't find many. You see, so, and this, by the way, it's very interesting that Dixon you brought in the Rwandan context. This shows where these our youth, where they have to go to start learning. These the world is crazily evolving. The pace is very high. So in the near future, but today, the reality we face is, I'm looking for a receptionist role. I'm looking for a cashier role. That AI can take it easily. Right? So while moving for that, the skills most of employers are struggling to have, among that, there is that IT side. There is some in the healthcare. We have in engineering as well, and the fintech side. Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful.
I want to jump to the interview readiness.
Prepare me. Upgrade me for the interview.
Yes, because we are slowly getting to that time. Right? So it's
we already got to that time. We skipped to that time.
It's 9:30, and we are still listening to the daily upgrade. We are here with Martin for the Anglophone, Mugisha,
being upgraded.
who is the country manager at Q Sourcing, and we are discussing how to land that job, how to make sure that your CV passes first through the ATS, the tracking system, and then gets shortlisted, and you finally get to have that interview. The moment of truth, that moment where anxiety kicks in and we know what you're made of. Are you going to sustain the pressure or are you going to crumble? So, I'm saying it like a trailer for an action movie. But anyway, so we are here and we get to the point where someone gets shortlisted.
Yeah.
At this point, what mistakes can cause the candidate to lose the opportunity during the interviews?
Very interesting, Natasha. Let me slow down again. 1, preparedness. What do I mean by preparedness? Mentally, physically, spiritually, right? 1, do research. Always people should bear in their mind that the world is made of problems and people are looking for solutions. Wherever they can find the solution, no matter the cost, they will pay. Do you know why at pharmacy we don't negotiate prices? It's because nothing is beyond life. You know what I mean? So it means prepare yourself, do research. And the research has to come from data. And be careful with data as well. Either raw or processed data, they will give you information to make decision making. So when I say do research about the that employer, that potential employer of yours, you're applying to be employed to. One, look at their industry. What are the main challenges in their own industry? What they're facing? You see, it shows that you understand. That's number one. Number two, make the research about that particular now company you're applying to. Right? To now understand, you narrow it down from a micro-environment perspective to the company itself as the potential pain points. Some you can find through those researchers. Others from the university you learned. You have some insights. With the research, know their vision. What are they doing, by the way? Remember, it's a journey. That entrepreneur who founded that company had a vision to achieve too. So he needs people to surround him or her, but with the same vision and mission, right? Go to the values. What do they believe in? You understand? Yeah. This is very critical. It's the DNA of the company.
Yes.
You see? So with all that, look at their service lines. What do they offer? Relate them with the real, the reality of the market. The other thing when I say preparedness, iron your shirt, your blues in the night, not in the morning. Put on your decent makeup. I don't know. Choose the color. Ask your friend, ask your mom, ask your cousin. Am I looking decent? Or don't bring in, why I'm saying this is where the challenges are coming in now. Let me call out one example. You have an interview at the bank, right? They have to wear suit and ties
at the bank.
And for you are a t-shirt man, you are a casual guy with dreads. Oh God. Look now. So you see, try to match both. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm not saying having dreads it's okay or bad. No, that's personal belief of someone. But I'm telling you, the job seeker who is aiming at working in a bank, the setting requires you. Now, you remember in our days when young guys started to wear what we called pocket. You remember? Pocket.
Pocket down.
That.
How do
Yes, pocket down.
pocket down.
Chivazi Chachi Boy town.
It will not work out in a banking system. So do the research, the industry, narrow it down to the company itself, and then look at their points, look at their values, and then inform yourself about even the salary range. It's a component that can't be left out. Yes, one thing has to be the value you're bringing on table. How are you articulating? We spoke about communication, spoke about body language. Come and be punctual. Get there on time. Today, guys, you have GPS. In our days, we didn't have GPS. What we could do by then, you're invited tomorrow is Thursday. You're invited on an interview, you don't know. Nyarutarama, which side they say, you can't get. You take a moto on Wednesday night or evening, you go there and you find out. So that tomorrow when you go, you don't waste your time because punctuality is critical.
You did the repérage. Wow, that is
something to take home.
That is commitment. Right there is commitment. And one last question I wanted to ask about the interview and how you may fail it. What type of question often catch the candidates off guard?
Oh yeah. One, as you said, we mentioned it earlier on when we started. Tell us about yourself. It's simple at the same time hard. Guys, no one is even expert in interviews, right? I interviewed interviewers. So when you are coming to work for Q-Sourcing then, to be the recruitment manager or whoever, I will interview you. Sometimes I see you can fall short. Even myself here. You can put me on spot there. You ask me some questions. I might not fully respond to that. And the questions, still, I will come back to the authenticity of the person and how you deliver the message. We are Rwandans, huh?
Yes.
We are not Americans. We are not UK people. Don't get trapped into this American accent. No, they know that we are not there. We are Rwandans, right? If you have it, well and good. But if you don't have it, put it the way it is. If you think you lacked the right word, bring it in Kinyarwanda, bring it in French. As long as the person has understood the message, that's okay. Don't try to impress even things. That person, I abstain myself to use a word of color, but that person who is not Rwandan knows that it's not our mother tongue. Even in our speaking, you can hear the interference. Are you?
You can tell this one is from Uganda.
He's a Kenyan. He's a Kenyan. He's a Ugandan. You'll say, you understanding that you'll hear this one. Just that interference will still come through, right?
I love how you call it interference.
Interference, it will still come in. So the mistakes, the questions that make people sometimes fail, starts with that simple one. Tell us about yourself.
Yeah.
Simply that. What you'll say, what you'll just bring on at the surface is what they will use to talk to have the future conversations. The other one maybe is on the soft skills. Sometimes there are questions you don't have there is no right or wrong answer.
Yeah.
It's about the common sense or the critical thinking. How do you see things? If I ask you, would you like to employ Gen Zs or millennials? My question is both. The mixture for me works well. I can't say Gen Zs are good or bad, millennials good or bad. You can't find good. Every side has good or bad people. Yeah.
Okay.
What should they train to answer? Let's say, for example, what kind of things will always come back and will catch them off guard and they should train about?
Yeah. Interesting. One should be your achievements. How you talk about your achievement. It's not about your responsibilities. Responsibilities are everywhere. Like, I led a team, I wrote warning letters to people, I prepared job description. That's not the achievement. It's business as usual. You are supposed to do that. But the way you sell that story, let's say, let me give two examples. One for entry-level people, because I know some entry-level people have frustrations because of the years of experience side. And I talk about these people who want to grow in the career. One, for junior people. And this is why guys at university, umurimo mushizeho amwerekejeho amaboko mukorana umwete. Do things at your best. No place for mediocrity, right? You say, we had a project. There is a formula called STAR. STAR, right? Situation. The situation. What was the situation? Describe it very shortly. T stands for tasks. The tasks you did. R.
A. Yes.
Is it the achievement you did? And the results. What were the results? Just make it simple. Don't bring story. I was with Natasha. Natasha was laughing. No. Don't bring the story. The situation was this. EMG didn't have clients. I was tasked by Eugene Anangwe to bring in more clients. What I did, I created a sales pipeline. One, I was tracking every weekly meetings. Just first presentation, second presentation, just to look at to look around, and within 1 month, I had already landed. I brought on board 3 or 5 clients. Right? You see, you speak about the situation. You talk about the achievement, the result, and the timeline as well. So very, 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 very critical. So while using that, selling the story, sell it in a way that the person can easily understand and have numbers at fingertips. Have numbers. These
Don't invent them.
These mathematics you are dumping, you are skipping. It will catch you somewhere. You can't. Mathematics is everywhere.
And know that some people verified numbers. Don't just throw numbers there. Because some people will just throw numbers.
They will check.
We are slowly going there. Should I ask you to go to the fire?
To the fire?
Yeah.
How about, yes, I'll go to the fire straight away. I love going to the fire because we're definitely running out of time.
Yes.
And this has been so interesting.
Yeah.
I don't want us to go to the break. I just want us to go to the fire.
Yes.
And then we let Marté. Let me say it that way. And when we let Marté.
No, you don't be that Macron.
You
You say Martin. That's your default
That's
setting.
wanted
the
to-
interference they
the
were talking about. You remember the things not to do on the.
All right. Let me use Martin. So, Mr. Martin,
Yep.
I'm going to say thank you very, very much for actually upgrading us.
Yep.
And we have been upgraded. I'm 100% sure.
Yep.
Someone out there also has been upgraded. But before I go to the first and fire questions, I want to know if every job seeker listening right now could change just one thing about their CV today. And I just want you to mention it, just one thing.
One thing. Tailor it. Customize it.
Tailor it, customize it. All right, now to my fire questions.
Yes.
You ready for these
first
ones?
one.
Yeah.
I always enjoy these ones.
You enjoy, eh?
Yeah, I enjoy these ones.
Fire questions means like there is no 30 seconds of thinking.
Exactly.
No.
It has to be plug and play.
Exactly.
Tick-tack.
Tick-tack.
God. Am I that one?
You're going to be there today.
Yep.
You're going to be that one.
Cool.
PDF or Word?
PDF surely?
Photo on CV, yes or no?
No.
One page or two?
One.
Fancy designs or simple layouts?
Simple layouts. Don't bring fancy things.
References on the CV or only when requested?
Only when requested.
AI written CVs, are they helpful or harmful?
Helpful, of course. It's a tool.
Career objectives section, keep it or skip it?
Hey, keep it.
Biggest red flag in one word?
One CV for all positions, all roles.
Most underrated CV tip?
Format.
The skill every young professional should learn in 2026.
Digital literacy, go AI. You'll never skip AI. The same way mathematics, you can't skip them. AI is here. Go for AI.
Thank
By
you very
the
much,
way-
Martin.
I've learned so much in this rapid fire questions
Yeah.
because I made all the mistakes.
Really?
The photo on the CV, I put it there. Like all of these mistakes, I was making them. I'm so
Really?
happy that we got to have this conversation with you, Martin.
Yeah.
Because
Pleasure is mine.
you have taught us surely a lot, and I hope our listeners too. And yes, we were happy to have you, and we wish to still talk to you and get to know more about your expertise.
Come
Because-
to Q-Sourcing.
Yes,
Visit
we
our
sh-
website.
Yeah. What is your website?
www.qsourcing.com. And our pages, LinkedIn pages, they are full of opportunities. Go there.
Okay, you know what to do, young people. Don't say akazi karauze. Jakuri website.
Yep.
Thank you very much and have a beautiful day.
You are welcome.
Yes.
Thanks. It was a pleasure having me here, and I enjoyed really being at TMG. Thanks for the leadership team and for your platform.
Thank
you very much.
You're welcome.
It's Africa's daily meeting of minds, the Daily Upgrade.